You might have heard of visualization. Imagine if you could just sit there in your room with your eyes closed and you can achieve all of your goals and dreams. That would be great, except it doesn't actually work that way. What you should be doing is, instead of only imagining yourself successful, you should also visualize yourself overcoming challenges and developing a resilient mindset. And so in this video today, I'm going to show you exactly how to visualize step by step. I'll be talking about what visualization is, the scientific evidence behind this, and how to visualize so you can achieve your goals and dreams too. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Sayaka and I'm a Harvard graduate ballerina turned entrepreneur. Before we begin, I want to tell you a small story. I have actually been practicing visualization for over 10 years now. I started when I was 15 years old, and this is because I had to. At that time, I wanted to win a gold medal in an international ballet competition, but I had a major obstacle. I didn't have a ballet studio that I could practice in because I wasn't part of any ballet school at that time, and I lived in Tokyo and the costs of renting a studio were like unbelievably high. This is why I had no choice but to practice in my head. At first, I was also skeptical whether this would really work, but I kept on visualizing every day for hours and hours. And then after 3 months, something incredible happened. Despite the fact that I barely practiced physically, I went to Berlin, I competed in that international competition, and I won gold medal against 900 other dancers. This experience humbled me, and it also taught me how powerful our minds are and that there is no excuse in life. Your mental state is the most important thing, not your body, not your looks, not your circumstances, nor your environment. This is why I know that when visualization is done correctly, it can help you achieve incredible things in life. So first of all, what is visualization? Visualization is the practice of creating mental images to achieve certain desired outcomes. And so visualization is used by a lot of successful people in business and sports. They imagine themselves achieving their goals, which helps them achieve these goals in reality. And psychologists have used this technique also for a very long time to help all sorts of people. But what we don't realize is that we actually imagine things every day without even realizing it. Everybody can daydream, right? But the difference between daydreaming and visualization is daydreaming with a purpose. I think this is so beautifully put. We think every day, we imagine every day, so then why aren't more people successful? It's because people are not usually intentional with what they think about, and so a lot of people use visualization in a way that's even harmful. For example, if you're someone who worries a lot, you're actually picturing all sorts of bad scenarios so vividly in your head, and what happens is your brain starts to believe that those thoughts are real, because the brain cannot actually tell the difference between reality and imagination. Lots of brain scan studies have actually repeatedly found that seeing something and imagining something evokes very, very similar patterns of neural activity. For example, in 1995, a Harvard Medical School professor, Pascal Leon, did an experiment with piano. The first group was asked to physically play the piano, the second group was asked to imagine playing the piano, and then the third group was the control group, so they didn't practice anything in any form. And all of their brains were scanned every day. And what they found was that the brain activities look quite similar whether you actually play the piano or whether you just imagine playing it. You can see the results quite clearly here, that the top 2 rows of neural activity look almost the same. This means that thinking about doing something can actually be enough to learn new skills. It's almost as good as actually doing it. And Pascal Leon even says that mental practice alone seems to be sufficient. I don't know about you, but I find this research incredibly interesting because it shows that even to learn a new skill like piano, you don't have to move at all to improve. And I can definitely confirm from my personal experience at least that it was the same with ballet. You can actually strengthen your core muscles or improve your technique without moving. This brings me to my next topic, how to visualize. I will explain this to you in a step-by-step detail in part 2 of the video over here.